All right, guys, let's talk about cold damage. So we just had some cold snaps. Me being the bad orchid parent that I am, I forgot to bring my Grammatophyllums inside. I've been bringing them in for most of the serious cold snaps, but this last week I will admit I forgot them, or less so forgot them as in I was just tired and didn't want to bring anything in, and it just slipped my mind to grab these. But as you can see, I lost some leaves off this plant. And if for any of y'all who are wondering what it's going to look like when it starts to get stressed out on Grammatophyllum, you're going to get some yellowing. You can see a lot of these bulbs. The only thing I've got foliage on is my new growth. And that's usually a telltale sign that a Grammatophyllum has been stressed out. So usually you would see much more foliage on a Grammatophyllum. This is the Scriptum variety leopard, the normal variety with the spots. It's a bit smaller than this. This is Scriptum variety citrinum. This is the pure greenish yellow form. This is a bigger plant, and so it has withstood the cold a bit better. But you could see up in here, if I can do so without breaking this new growth, there's another new growth behind there that's turning yellow. That is undoubtedly due to being way too cold for way too long. You have to think that this is a plant that, you know, is from Southeast Asia, where it's never going to get like below like 60 degrees. It's truly a tropical plant. And some of this might be just like mite damage, but there's definitely some cold stress going on in this plant. And I'm sure here in the weeks to come, we'll see some more of that. I don't think it's going to just outright kill the plant, but I just wanted to show y'all what that looks like. See this, there's a lot of water soaking spots. I don't know if that'll show up on film. This water soaked leaf, that's usually cold damage. It'll turn yellow and then it'll just, you know, slowly fall off. And you'll get it especially on the oldest foliage and the newest foliage. Like the year's previous foliage is usually pretty tough, but the new growth is the most sensitive, as well as the oldest foliage. So those will be your first things to go when you have a cold stressed Grammatophyllum. So bring your Grammatophyllums in, guys, if you want a nice, pretty spectacular one. Here's the regular one. And yeah, you can see it's not looking awesome. But this new growth here doesn't seem to be too damaged, so it's probably gonna just bounce right back. But shame on me for being a bad orchid parent, but at least I get to show y'all a little bit about what that looks like.